Bridget Valverde, who's also running for office.
All right. Hi, everyone. Hi. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is so amazing to be surrounded by all of this love and activism. So I am running for State Senate in District 35. Thank you. And I've been involved in the fight for the Reproductive Health Care Act for several years now. The first time I came up here to the State House to lobby my representatives, I had my 7-month-old baby in tow, and he's now 5. But obviously this fight has been going on much longer than that. So I'd like to tell you a little story about just part of that fight for me. Last year, I was part of a group of about a dozen people, constituents of our state senator, Mark G. And we wanted to hear from him about whether or not he would support the Reproductive Health Care Act. So we asked for a meeting, and he was hard to pin down. But when we got that meeting, we all gathered around a conference table at the Narragansett Public Library, and we started to tell him our personal stories, and started to tell him about the fear we felt, about what would happen to Rhode Islanders if Roe v. Wade were overturned at the federal level by the Supreme Court with justices that had been appointed by Donald Trump. And he listened to us, but even after telling him all of that, he still would not give us a straight answer about how he would vote on the Reproductive Health Care Act. Shame! So that meeting told me 2 things. It told me, 1, that I had to run for that seat. And it also told me that my senator, he wouldn't give me a straight answer about how he would vote on the Reproductive Health Care Act because he felt like he didn't have to. Because he was never going to have to take that vote as long as the leaders that were in power stayed in power. And so far, he has been right. And that is ridiculous.
Yes.
The Reproductive Health Care Act has been introduced year after year by Repagello and Senator Golden. And every year we come up here, we rally, we testify at hearings, and we lobby our representatives. And every year we are given the brush off. We've been told that Roe v. Wade is in no danger of being overturned, that we have nothing to worry about, but if there's a crisis, they'll act. Well, the crisis is here. This week we've seen from the Supreme Court that they have held up a racist travel ban and dealt a serious blow to labor unions. And now Justice Kennedy is retiring so that Trump can pick his replacement. Roe v. Wade is in danger. And enough is enough. Rhode Island cannot wait any longer for these protections. So I join you all in calling for our leadership to call a special session and pass the Reproductive Health Care Act today.